So Evernight kicked off in January with this. Bat Eater by Kylie Lee Baker. Now this is horror. It is around just under 300 pages. This is the cover, and it does wrap around onto the back there. And all the bats, these are bats, they're all shiny. Now with the sprayed edges, you do just have a block colour, and then sort of inky bats. Now before we look at the naked hardcover, this is the full dust jacket for it. Now in the first time for Evernight, it does have a reversible dust jacket with the actual everyday cover on it, which is horrific and ugly. I hate it. It's disgusting. Just absolutely the hell not. When you could have this. But the naked hardcover is where they really just blow it out of the water, because this is the part of the naked hardcover. So we've got the gold foiling around the archway and embossed, sort of all this nice and shiny, and the gold foiling does bleed round. So this is the picture. It does bleed round on the title spine all the way to the back, where we again get gold foiling, and every inch of this book is used for artwork. So if I open it up a bit, that is the full cover on it. Now the inside artwork is again very good, very dark, lots of blacks, greys, whites, very sort of horrify-esque. And the back is the same, very grey, very dark, very horrified. And this book is hand signed by the author. So let's see what the blurb is all about. Cora Zeng is a crime scene cleaner, but the bloody messes don't bother her, not when she's already witnessed the most horrific thing possible, her sister being pushed in front of a train. But the killer was never caught, and Cora is still haunted by his last words, Bat Eater. These days nobody can reach Cora, not her aunt who wants her to prepare for the Hungry Ghost Festival, not her weird colleagues, and especially not the slack-jawed shadow lurking around her doorframe. After all, it can't be real, can it? After a series of unexplained killings in Chinatown, Cora believes that someone might be targeting East Asian women, and something might be targeting Cora herself. Soon she will learn you can't just ignore hungry ghosts. We've had to roll back the time, so I'm recording this in January, and this isn't going to be added to the video until this December, for the simple reason that I started reading it. I got about 45 pages in out of the just under 300, and I just couldn't anymore. I just can't. I ended up DNFing it and listing it on eBay, where it costs, I sold it for about £35, which yes is more than the subscription box, but is £30 under what other people were selling it at. So people were selling it, trying to get 80 for it. I mean, it's only a thin little thing, and 60, and I was like, that's a bit high even for me to try. So I did pay £24 for the subscription box and sold it for 35. I made a tenner, which makes up for the ones that I've taken a loss on. It's a very pretty book. The artwork is amazing, but the story leaves something to be desired. I didn't like the main character. I couldn't read her. I couldn't be in her head anymore, because she was so inside of herself that, God, it was a chore. It was a chore to be in her head, and she is the only point of view we ever get in this book. I just didn't want to sit through another 250 pages of her. I just can't be doing with her.
soft embrace. Dark star sips with calm and grace. Wine flows like whispers, secrets told.